Amy Winehouse lost everything because she clung to a guy. She was on top of the world, but she chose to endure hell on earth. Her success hid some awful times.
Because my boyfriend's really hench, but he's, you know, he's got like cuddly bits.
Amy's talent had her rubbing shoulders with the biggest stars and bagging the world's most prestigious awards. But all she cared about was her fixation on a guy who clearly wasn't good for her. She met Blake Fielder in a bar back in 2005, and they had a strong connection even though he dropped out of school at 16 and struggled to hold down a job due to his addictions. They both had partners at the time, but their chemistry was so intense they started this intense romance that slowly consumed them. They'd break up and make up constantly, and it was this tumultuous relationship that led Amy to write her most powerful and famous songs.
The guy I was seeing went back to his ex-girlfriend. I didn't really I didn't have anything to go back to, so I guess I went back to a very black few months.
While pouring out her heartache in her songs, she was also sinking deeper and deeper into the substance abuse world that Blake had dragged her into. She'd be seen drunk at many gigs, and her attempts at rehab weren't exactly a secret. The worst part was when she got back with Blake, and they decided to tie the knot in 2007.
Every day's a honeymoon. Hey, listen, I married the best man in the world. Every day's a honeymoon.
But this happiness wouldn't last long, as they'd shown in the past. Despite claiming to love each other, Amy admitted that often she couldn't stand what Blake put her through and would lash out aggressively. They were caught in a vicious cycle. They fought all the time, seen attacking each other in the streets, and Amy's parents even tried to pull their daughter away from him to prevent a tragedy.
We had our issues. I think if it wouldn't have been for certain factors, you know, it would have been a completely different, a different relationship, a different outcome.
Blake ended up in prison for his public outbursts, and that's when Amy tried to move on with her life. She was spotted with other men, and then she revealed the hell she'd been living through in her marriage.
I finally escaped from hell. I'm in love again, and I don't need drugs. Look at me. I'm glowing. I don't know what's going on with us now, and for the time being I've just forgotten I'm even married. But our whole marriage was based on doing drugs.
They divorced after 2 years, and when it was all official, Amy said she still loved him and wanted to be with him. Her family wouldn't allow it. And a year later, she was in a relationship with director Red Travis. They planned to marry and have kids, but what Amy went through with Blake wouldn't allow it. On July 23, 2011, her bodyguard found her unconscious in her room. She was declared dead from alcohol poisoning. She was 27. Blake was blamed for leading her into darkness and then abandoning her to a life of substance abuse.
And that's okay. You know, I can't change how other people feel about that. But for me personally, I needed to stop carrying that cross.